Hi, I'm Michael Hillman. This is presentation number 3, talking about how social media can work for you and work for your business. First off, what is social media? Social media is an outlet that allows people to see what's going on in your life and what are you up to today. Social media has multiple have multiple names. You have Facebook, which allows you to talk and speak to friends and family who you haven't seen in a while, so a way to connect with them. You have things like Instagram, who allow random people to see things through their Explore and see what's going on in the world and what's going on in your life. You also have Snapchat, which is 10-second video that allows people to see what's going on right then and there and what's going on through your day without having to write it out like Facebook. Social media can also work for businesses because these three I just named can get your product out there. People are always trying to shop for the latest and greatest and see what's going on out there and see what is this person wearing, what is this celebrity doing, what are they wearing, how did they accomplish this, and things like that. Social media also works for businesses because people are also posting jobs on like Craigslist, LinkedIn, Startwire, Livewire, just to get their name. Glassdoor is another one, just to get their businesses out there, to get people to come in, see what the business is about, try to jump on and progress the business out where it is. So how do you get things going with your business? Um, Businesses are a variety of things. You can have a big time business like Apple, which everyone knows Apple. You see the Apple sign just about everywhere. People have iPhones, iPods, iPads, Mac computers. So everyone knows that's a big name, and everyone knows that their name holds their value to their company. Also, you have small businesses like One Race. One Race is a race that is a company that does equality and trying to get everyone to understand that we are not just one separate race. We are just one race in general, and that's the human race. So how do they get out? They have shirts with one face on it, with one picture of a face on it, and it has a stream of different colors of skin colors and everything like that. And so we are just one race, just with that. So you have a big company like Apple trying to get their brand out through social media, but most people know that once Apple comes out with new things every year, it's the same thing, repeated process. You just buying the latest and greatest. Then you also have small companies like One Race, who are also trying to get their name out there and become a big brand, or just something just to get people to raise awareness and what's going on in the world. So with that being said, what are we doing? What is the era that we're in? The era we're in the techno era. The techno era is the era that allows people to be connected at all times, 24/7, to the internet and to things like that. So if you wanted to go online and buy something, or you see someone buy something, you see someone that has something on, you would be like, hey, where did you get that from? Oh, I bought it from this website. So you get on your phone and you go and look it up, and just like that, you can have it at your front door in the next 2 to 3 business days. So, and that right there is a network, which is social media. It's just not a big social media type. People nowadays aren't just buying random things. They're seeing who has it and are there different colors and different variations of it to get one up on the person that previously had it. So how do we address that? What groups do this? What groups don't do it? Well, technically, the millennials use a family of 49% of their reference when they're looking to buy things, but baby boomers are using 60 cents. Baby boomers are having their family members be the voice of them personally in this object. However, millennials are actually using strangers based off 51% of data taken using they're relying on a stranger who's purchased the item, not just a family member, he say, she say, They're actually getting people to read the reviews and their person the item based off what everyone says, and that can make or break your company when you're trying to sell a product. Baby boomers are actually using 34% of references of strangers when they're purchasing an item. They'd rather trust a family member's word because it's family than use a stranger who can just say this or that and not get you to buy that, get you to buy the product. But with that being said, nothing works faster than your phone that's always in your hand 24/7. Because we're in the technology era, phones and speed is what drives the world nowadays. At a click of a button, you can be in contact with anyone from Japan to Tokyo to Canada, different time zones, doesn't matter. You click one button, FaceTime, phone call, you're over there, you're talking to that person varying on the time zone. So with that being said, if my connection doesn't work to the internet, how am I gonna be able to get my voice and get my opinion out there? Speed kills. Without if your link does not work when you're trying to push a product out, no one's gonna buy the item. No one wants to wait till they get home unless they're really interested in buying your product. No one's gonna click on the link. No one's gonna go back to it. The link doesn't work. So that's one way that kills.